Welcome to my kitchen. Today, we're filming a highly requested video, and that is what I eat in a day. I get a lot of questions about this. I post a lot of my recipes and like what I cook on my Instagram stories. My husband and I, we cook pretty much 3 meals a day at home all the time. We just love cooking. I love cooking. It's so fun for me. So today, we've partnered with Misfits Market, the sponsor of today's video, to bring you what I eat in a day, and specifically what I eat in a day, training, running, working out. I have been coming back from an injury the past couple weeks, so this is like my first full week back in the gym at the track. I'm like so excited. And if you guys don't know, Misfits Market is an online grocery store on a mission to build a more sustainable food system. They source from smaller farms and emerging producers, so that you can get everything from ugly produce and organic pantry staples to more sustainable dairy and meats delivered to your door. And might I say, when you live in a 3-story walk-up in New York City, this has been quite the luxurious experience to have my groceries delivered. You guys know my husband and I are both in college, and so we're really busy all the time. So just to have one chore taken off the plate for the week has been amazing. So let's get right in and unbox my groceries for the week. Grocery haul, Misfits Market grocery haul. So this is the menu for the week. Breakfast is pretty much the same every day, which is toast, eggs, some kind of fruit. And then for our lunches, I'm going to make kind of like this protein pasta. I blend in cottage cheese into the sauce. It's so good. And for a meatless dish, it's pretty like packed in protein. And then for dinner, we're doing fish, string beans, and rice. String beans for the dinner, as well as rice. We eat rice so much in this house, so pretty much can never have enough rice. Like, I will add rice to every grocery order because we eat it probably like 3 to 4 times a week. It's pretty crazy. We've got the cottage cheese for the pasta, organic whole milk. I'm a whole milk girl, I'm a Wisconsin girl, okay? I'm eating cottage cheese and I'm drinking whole milk. This I was so excited about. I love these. I don't love protein powder. It makes me gag. So, you know, as a runner, as an athlete, it's really important to be like protein conscious. However, I hate protein powders with a passion. These are some of my favorite. They're the Chobani like Greek yogurt drinks, 20 grams of protein. These are like my go-to for like immediately after the gym. We've got a tuna steak. My husband made my mom a tuna steak one time, and to this day, my poor dad, my dad's an amazing chef. To this day, anytime my dad makes her a tuna steak, she goes, "It's great, but it's just not like that one he made me." And so it's kind of running a joke in our family now that my husband is the tuna fish chef. So these are the Vital Farms pasture raised eggs, bougie eggs. Okay, these are the bougie eggs because these are the eggs that have like an orange yolk, like a deep orange. You know what I'm talking about. This is more for my husband. Cut up pineapple. When we lived in Hawaii, I ate so much pineapple that I think I gave myself an allergic reaction to it. So, which is so sad because I love pineapple, but my mouth gets itchy every time I eat it now. I can have like one piece and that's it. But when we moved there, I'm not kidding you, I would eat an entire pineapple. So my bad, that's on me, but that's for him. Kerrygold butter. Of course, you guys know I could be a butter influencer if I wanted to. My love for fancy butters knows no bounds. So we got butter. I was so excited to find these. I tried these from my local grocery store and then they were sold out for a really long time. These are the Petite Pot dark chocolate French desserts. They come in little glass jars. This is a delicacy that I can no longer live without. They are so good. They're like the perfect little like after dinner dessert. They are so rich, they're so yummy, they're organic, period. I try to buy mostly organic, not to be a snob, but that's the lifestyle I live. Let's move on to my second box. This box has my produce and then some of my like pantry staple items. So the first box was most of my like dairy, meats, stuff like that. We've got basil. This is what I use for my pasta that I'm gonna make. Cucumber, I like to put these in the bowls with the fish, but I don't know, maybe I'll do the string beans, maybe I'll do a cucumber. Also just kind of eat cucumber as snacks throughout the week. Tomatoes for the pasta. It literally does not matter what kind of tomatoes that you get, but I like the cherry tomatoes. Strawberries for my breakfast. Organic garlic, organic shallot. This is for the pasta. Organic Honeycrisp apples. Okay, as soon as it turns September, I become an absolute apple fiend. I love, love, love a Honeycrisp apple. This is usually like my midday snack. 2 avocados, either for the fish bowls or for a little avocado toast moment in the morning. Lesser evil Himalayan salt popcorn. I discovered this when I was a nanny and it's my favorite snack. I love this so much. It's got an interesting flavor. Like the coconut oil is so interesting because I usually don't like coconut, but I absolutely love this. Good Crisp Company sour cream and onion potato crisps. I like these, but this is mostly a buy for my husband. Chocolate chip granola bars. This is like my go-to before a run or before the gym or after the gym. If I haven't brought a snack, I usually just unload this entire box into my gym bag, so I let it know I will always have food, like no matter where I am. I'm always gonna have at least a granola bar. Cavatappi pasta for the lunch pasta. San Francisco sourdough. I'm a sourdough girl. Chicken meat sticks. This also goes directly in my gym bag. I will try to pack a snack with me, but if I don't, I've got like instant sugar and instant protein. These have saved my life. Kind of keep them on repeat and just restock my bag. It has to have those two things in it. IQ Mix electrolyte sticks, again, for running and for the gym. I'm also, not only am I coming off of an injury, but I'm also coming off of being sick. So we've been like going through electrolyte sticks in this home like no other. So it was good to re-up on those. And then for the drinks, oh my God. Okay, we got coffee, re-upped our coffee. We have an espresso machine. We make lattes every morning. And by we, I mean my husband. I make the breakfast, he makes the coffee. And you know what's crazy? They take the same amount of time. Like the coffee takes just as long as making a full breakfast because we're fancy. And to finish it all off, we have lime LaCroix. It's the best LaCroix, not key lime. It's gotta be normal lime. And then for our little fun drinks, we have cream soda Olipop and strawberry vanilla Olipop. So that is everything in my Misfits Market order. We are so stocked up for the week. I'm gonna put everything away, and then tomorrow I'll take you through what I eat in a day, what I cook in a day. Okay, my morning starts the same way with a hot latte, a hot whole milk latte. And then we get right into the eggs. I have eggs every single morning. I'm a huge creature of habit with my breakfast. I kind of like rotate between like scrambled eggs, soft-boiled eggs, fried eggs, but right now I'm in my scrambled egg era. And you guys always ask me, how do I cook on a nonstick pan without it sticking? And this is the key. You need to use more butter, okay? I'm using the Kerrygold butter. You need to use more butter than you think you need. Okay? And then you literally just let the butter in the pan heat on the lowest setting possible for like 2 minutes so they're the same temperature. And then look at that. Absolutely no stick. Patience is the key here. You don't need to get the pan like super, super hot. Low and slow. That's the game. I have cooked scrambled eggs on my stainless steel pan for years at this point, with no problems. Every once in a while, I'll have a slip up if I don't use enough butter, but if you use enough butter and let it all heat up, it's totally fine. Look at that. And that's not even my best pan. I've gotten better, but that's pretty good, right? There's like no mess in that. So don't be afraid of a stainless steel pan. And then of course, we chop up some strawberries, throw a little more butter on the toast, and boom, that's my breakfast. The perfect snack to me has protein, fiber, and something crunchy. Those are my requirements for a snack, a morning snack that's gonna keep me full until lunchtime. So for protein, we've got the Chobani drinks, 20 grams of protein. Okay, fantastic after a workout. Apple, Honeycrisp apple, the coconut popcorn. I'm so excited. This is kind of like a double whammy because the popcorn has fiber as well. So, you know, I'm a fiber girl. I'm a fiber and protein girl. So yeah, that's my little snack. I'm literally gonna be glued to my laptop now. I have a ton of editing to do and a ton of school to do. Like the school is crazy. So for the rest of the day, I will just be locked in. So I'm gonna have a little snack, lock in. Then I'm gonna make lunch, which is going to be this pasta that I make. It's like a tomato pasta, and then I blend cottage cheese in it. So it's got some protein, but it is pretty carb heavy, which will help me out in my run at night. Let me just get to work. For lunch, I'm doing this pasta that I just kind of made up one day, and now we love it. So I just use cherry tomatoes. You can use any tomatoes, I think, but I just chop them in half. You don't have to get it very fine. You don't have to be super detailed because we're gonna blend it later. And same with the shallot. I just kind of chop it. Oh, hello. Cute. Oh, we're so cute. Oh my God. Okay, back to the shallot. We just chop that up haphazardly, doesn't matter. And then for garlic, I use an entire bulb, okay? Not like 2-3 cloves. You need the entire bulb of garlic. As many garlic cloves as you can stand to put in your garlic press. Then adding a little bit of basil from this basil plant. Give it a little chop. I like to put everything in bowls before I cook. It just keeps me organized, or I'm a wreck in the kitchen. And then we're doing the cavatappi pasta. Throw everything in and just let it simmer for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes until it's all cooked. Like I said, this is like the no recipe. I never measure anything really. I just kind of throw it all together and it ends up great. I let it cook, yeah, for like 10-15 minutes so it's all thoroughly mushy. And then I will need some help getting it into the blender. Add cottage cheese, about a cup, I don't know. And then I saved some of the pasta water, added it in there just to kind of make it smoother, and then blend it all together. This makes so much sauce that I had to actually make a second round of pasta because there was so much sauce and I didn't want to throw it away. So yeah, that is my lunch. It's got a good protein, but it's also pretty carb based, which will help us on the run. And then because it makes so much pasta, we'll typically have it for the next day or the next 2 days for lunch. Okay, I'm at the track. I literally haven't ran in 3 weeks. I'm kind of nervous.
I'm not nervous.
I think this is the slowest I've ever ran. 14-minute mile. I'm trying to go as slow as possible. Right. Right. Okay. Okay, why don't you rub it in my face? You're so fast. No. Stop. But you know what? Guess who ran a half?
Not
This
me.
girl.
Not me.
Doesn't matter how fast you run. Half a mile. We're rocking at a 13:20 pace. But I'm feeling good. Injured myself for 2 weeks. Got sick for 1 week. So, yay. Okay, he decided to go for one more lap, but I finished at a little over 1.3. Pushed myself a little bit. Probably should have stopped at 1, but I was like feeling so good.
Two, 3, 24, 25.
7.
Close my eyes.
Okay, we're starting off dinner with rice. Of course I washed my rice. I don't even know how many times I washed it here. I washed it like 10 times. I had to cut some of it. But yes, come on, wash your rice, people. And then of course, the only way to cook rice is in a rice cooker. Stop making it in a pot, just get a rice cooker. It's the best way. For our veggie, we're doing a string bean. These were so good. These were so crispy, so crunchy, so like fresh tasting. I'm like craving them. And then I put 2 cloves of garlic in there just for some aromatics. And then we just capped it and let it sit. Tuna steaks. These were so good. This was such a great protein for dinner, especially after working out. Like I try to get a good protein meal after that. Even though it was a lighter workout, trying to just get back into the routine of having like a really good high protein dinner. Look at that rice. Yes. Yes. This dinner was so good. I'm like recording this voiceover and I'm like, I want this again. This was so yummy. The perfect meal. Again, a carb, a protein, a veggie, a fiber. Gorgeous. And then of course an olipop. And dessert, the little petite pots. Always need a little sweet treat after dinner, and this just does it for me every single time. Okay, and that is everything that I eat in a day, focused on protein and fiber. And I just wanted to let you guys know that with my link down below, you can use my code MICHAELA15x2 to get $15 off each of your first 2 Misfits Market order of $35 or more. Terms and conditions apply. Again, that is linked down below. So yeah, click the link down below. You can save some money. And thanks again to Misfits Market for sponsoring this video. That's it for me. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Instagram down below. And I will see you in my next one.